Hello, humans and pets. Today we are going to be eating fries.
It's Friday on Friday. This won't be Friday when you watch it, but it is actually Friday today, isn't it?
No,
Thursday. It's
Thursday.
Friday on Thursday. Thank God it's Thursday.
It's going to be Friday when you watch this.
Oh, there you go. So I knew there was a reason I said that. So anyway, so by the time it comes out, it will be Friday. So it's actually Thursday. And again, we were expanding restaurants, and so we went to TGI Fridays. They have a few different new things on their menu. So we're gonna try.
We're gonna try their fries. We also got
sneak peek into the next
another
video.
video. We won't tell you what it is.
We got something else there
today.
because since we were there, and I know my buddy John loves
Jim.
stories. So
Yeah, Jim.
we got a new app.
Round of applause for Jim.
Yeah. So we got a new app. We thought it went flawlessly.
Yeah.
We plugged it all in about 20 past 1.
We ordered the
So
food.
it wasn't peak time.
Yeah, so this is like $12. It's like loaded fries.
And it's about 1.5 feet long. Like this is a big
few Mr.
thing.
Turtles.
We'll
Mr.
bring it up
Turtle
there.
is
Here.
4 inches.
Bring it up there so that they can. Well, we can do it when you take the top off. But anyways, long story short,
It's with the top on.
we order it. We get there. It says click here when you're here. So we click here. We park in stall 3. We're looking good. It's like we'll be right out. And I'm like, great. Took us like 15 minutes to get there, and we wait, and we wait. And we wait. And on the app, it said it was going to be ready by 1:40.
Yeah,
but when we showed up at 1:30, it said, we'll be right out.
Yeah, so we waited like 10,
till
15
1:45.
minutes.
We waited till 1:45. And I'm snapping, the dog's snapping. At this point, I'm like, enough's enough. We waited long enough.
Goodness.
I'm like, there's a number on the sign. I said, call the number on the sign and let's see what's going on. He calls. Speak to a human, press 3.
Yeah.
And it just rings off the hook. No human wants to
no
answer.
human answered the phone.
So I send him in because I said, you're doing this. You're in charge.
So I walk in, right?
You can take it from here.
And nobody's at like the front area, like the front of the house. So I'm waiting, They come over and like a waitress, like, I'll be right with you in 1 moment. She's like, a table for 1? And I'm like, no, I have a mobile order, curbside, it's not out yet. She's like, okay, wait over there for the mobile order. And she's like, sorry, I didn't know that's what you wanted. I'm like, oh, no, it's fine. So I go and I walk over across to the mobile order section, and there's nothing there. So she's like, oh, it's not here? And I'm like, yeah, no. And she's like, oh, okay, I have to go, it's a mobile order, you said. I have to go do the thing.
So apparently it doesn't automatically register as food. They have to actually put it in their machines. So our order wasn't, we would have sat out there until we're blue in the face. So now it's 15, 20 minutes. I'm calling him after that because now they had to cook the food after the fact.
Yeah, so, and then a guy walked out and he's like, oh, I was just about to bring it out to you. I stopped him and...
Needless to say, it took almost an hour to get our food. So as far as service with TGI Fridays...
It was okay. I just wish it would say that, they... Like, the app should have been, okay, stop inside the building to,
you know what? Yeah, exactly. Or call and say...
Up the phone,
right, if we would have
If
called
we
and say,
picked
we
up the
placed
phone.
an order, put it in, you know what I mean? But it said...
We called, but it didn't.
When you do
go
curbside,
through.
it says click here. And it said, what stall number are you? So you just sit there like a dummy and you wait. So it didn't work, but we tried. So anyways, this is called the 1 pound... All right, this is where you come
I got
in.
it.
You're supposed to write this stuff down.
I got it.
I believe it's called...
It's the abs... Oh, this is all my code.
He's killing me.
This is the abs liver.
That's Applebee's from
Cheese
yesterday,
fry.
right? What is it?
No.
Anyways, it's the 1 pound cheese fry or something
Yeah.
like that. And I'll look on my app. This is why you have to write it down because we can never remember. It has a ton of cheese, French fries, plenty of jalapenos.
Like bacon?
It actually looks nice. Bacon. All right, you can get that.
Fries.
So let me see if I can bring up the app.
And it's like, it's probably like 15 Mr. Turtles.
Does it say it on this? I can't see. Does it say what it actually is?
It's like 8 Mr. Turtles. This is the amazing blazing pound of cheese fries.
There it is. Amazing blazing pound of cheese fries. So,
it's a wonderful name.
yeah, I mean, they didn't short you on jalapenos. I can tell you that. So that's good. And
you could have put it to remove them.
That would just be silly.
That would be silly.
I mean, excuse me if I'm not my uppity self. I had my
You got the vaccine.
I had my corona, my first shot, and I'm not gonna lie, COVID really messed with me when I had it, and I'm one of the few lucky ones that after the shot, not only is my arm killing me, but can you not tease the dog here so you can jump on the thing?
Teasing.
I have like the dizziness and the sickness and all that stuff. So I feel like a bag of monkey crap, to be 100% honest. So but we're gonna fight through and we're gonna try eating this stuff. So let's go. Let's go. This is my head. I'm gonna try less the jalapenos first.
I'm just gonna try a fly with nothing on it.
Again, it's not really far from us, but we waited a long time. So this probably would be crispier when we got it right away. But
here's the fry. Ta-da!
Yeah,
the season.
This almost needs like a hot sauce or a ketchup to me because of the cheese. It's got nice cheese on it though. We're gonna definitely need plates.
The fry itself has like a seasoning on it, and it's pretty good. The cheeses, I like cheese. And try like just a piece of the bacon.
There you go. I'm gonna do this. Make it so we're somewhat sanitary.
Scoop!
That way we're only eating on our own stuff.
Oh! Oh my goodness!
No! You're gonna get sick.
Oh my goodness!
Jeez.
It's okay. It's safe. Can I have a scoop?
Yes, you may. Can you not scoop it?
Well, I don't want to make it messy.
Well, you're gonna. I'm making a mess anyways. Which side? You want your side or this
I'll
side?
take my side.
You want all the jalapenos on the side or just leave it?
I'll take them.
Okay, dig it. You can do it. I just wanted to see. It'd be easier to eat when I'm not reaching across the table. So, I believe this is an appetizer, and it was approximately what? $11.
$11.
Yeah.
Around there.
So, but it's definitely not an appetizer for one. Like you would probably do the appetizer for like a family.
The jalapenos have a nice spice to them, but a good taste. The fries are good this season.
I'm not getting the season that you think you.
I had like a bland fry, and I had a bunch of stuff on it.
They're definitely cheesy. The little bacon bits there are nice. They add a little flavor.
The cheese is really good.
I mean, overall, it's not like, oh my goodness, it's cheese fries. You know what I mean? But for an appetizer, it's pretty good.
Well, even
They give you a generous amount,
Yeah.
you know. Honestly, if they would have just thrown a spoonful of chili on this would have been a meal. This would have been dynamite.
I would eat this for a meal.
You could.
Yeah.
But to me, just a tiny little bit of chili, you know, and make it into like an Irish nacho type of thing like you like, that would have been really good. But
it's very creamy, the cheese. It's really good.
it would have probably been better if we ate it right away because the cheese wouldn't have congealed as much and stuff like that. But it has a good flavor.
Yeah.
I'm not really telling which cheese it is, but it's actually really good. I think it's a blend of a
I think
couple.
it's a mix of cheese.
But
And I like the jalapenos.
yeah, no, I definitely like the jalapenos. That's always one of my favorites anyways. But, you know, as far as an appetizer goes, this is actually pretty good. Now, they had a variety of different stuff. Like we picked a different one, and we'll show you that in another episode. They had, I want to say, 5 or 6 new items. So we figured we would try to do 2 while we were there. And, you know, with COVID being almost a year old now, you would think they would be a little bit better at service at this point. I don't really know what happened and how their mobile app doesn't work, because even while we tried to use the app,
the gift card didn't go through.
he had a gift card that we've had forever. It wouldn't accept the gift card. And then we got rewards for signing up and getting the app. And much like some of the other places, when you try to redeem the awards, it says, yeah, you can't redeem that now. So I don't know exactly what was going on. They need work on their app. But
And better communication from the app to the establishment itself.
no, you should make it work.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because they automatically take my money out. And so there's no reason not to put the food in.
Yeah.
Because even if The app's already charging
Like
my
just
card.
auto make it a ticket.
Well, that's just it. It should auto make a ticket. It should. You shouldn't have to now put it in a second time. That's redundant. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, and more chance for error. You know, there's just no reason for that. So, we got more. Eat the rest. Or we got something else too. So, but
overall, I really like it.
no, this is actually a really good appetizer. You know, I didn't look at all the other appetizers you did because we were going to try. Ryan wanted to try the fried green beans. I've had them there before, but he's never had them. But I think it's on par because Friday's not expensive, but it's not cheap. There's a lot of meals there that are expensive, and there's a lot of meals there that you know, eating it like that, it almost looks like a quiche when he has it, like, because it all sticks together because of the cheese. Again, it was probably a lot better when it was piping hot and the cheese was hot and melty and stuff like that, but it's actually really good now.
Mine is still warm. And it tastes really good.
Mm-hmm. No, it's definitely good. It's definitely, I mean, I would get it again. It's definitely not a bad, you know, filler, as they say. I'd hit it with a little hot sauce, but I try not to do that for the reviews. But, you know, overall, I think it's pretty good.
Yeah.
Again, there was a few different items that were on there. And we're trying to expand, and leave us a comment down below if you like us expanding into these new restaurants, or if you don't. The way I look at it, most restaurants nowadays are all takeout. You know what I mean? Don't get me wrong. We saw a lot of people going in and eating, and I still don't feel comfortable with it. Especially, I don't feel good today anyways, but, you know, to each his own. Those that are going out and eat, good for you. I guess I'm not willing to do that yet. But to be 100% honest, I didn't like doing it before COVID.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like I've never been a fan of just going to a restaurant and eating. It was always an annoyance to me. So, and again, that's why we never did it. It wasn't only that. It's pricey compared to if you cook food. So, but
it also depends what you're cooking with, though. Because if you're working with pricey ingredients, then it would also be pricey.
right.
You know?
But I mean, in all reality,
But you can make it.
if you make this meal, you cut your potatoes, you put oil in a pan,
Yeah.
you fry them up, make your homemade French fries, and
You'd have quadruple this for, like,
you know, fry
way
up a
cheaper.
pound of bacon. You know what I mean? You could make this meal. It's not going to cost you, what was it, $11.99
Yeah.
to make this meal. Not even close.
No, it's going to be like 6, most. And you'll have more food.
Well, you'd have all the leftovers to make it numerous times. Like if you
Yeah.
made every part
If
of
you
your
get
ingredients.
potatoes, you normally get the whole
and
bag.
even if you made all the fresh cheese and all this. I mean, cheese can be expensive,
Yeah. But you get a lot more cheese, you know?
But going out, it's a convenience of going somewhere. This is actually really good. I do like
Yeah.
the cheese. I love the pickled jalapenos because
Trying to get to.
they add a flavor and a spice that's just enough to kick it up. You know, some people don't like that. Like I like that on nachos anyways. Every once in a while you get one and it's like a present. You know what I mean? So again, if they make a chili cheese fry,
Yeah.
I'm down with that for my meal. Like this would be absolutely.
I'd eat
And
this
this
one,
is
yeah.
a lot. Like don't get me wrong.
That's a
If you
decent
took
amount of
this
food,
and it's funny before Ryan was even born, we used to go out to a local restaurant that burnt down like 14 times so they didn't build it back up again. But we used to go there all the time, and they had an appetizer plate that had a little bit of everything. You had your cheese and your potato skins and your nachos, and I would get that as a meal, and it was like $11, $12, and our co-star there would get so mad at me, like, will you just order a real meal? Because I'm like, bring it out. When you bring out everybody else's food, I'm going to eat it as my meal because I just like the variety of it. I would do the same thing with this. You throw a little chili on it, I would be in heaven. You know what I mean? Because that would be dynamite. But I mean, even just as it is, I throw a little hot sauce, I'd be on it. You know what I mean? I'd be good. That's a generous amount. I would just eat it, you know. But it has a nice spice with the jalapenos, so you almost don't even need it. But I would definitely, like you said, I'd eat it as a meal too. So, you know, that's the video. So it's nice and short and sweet. And so this is a nice easy one. So this was do you remember the name? Blazing hot pound of cheese fries or something to that effect.
It's not on here. It was on your.
Was it on my app and I can't see? So
No.
that's all right. It's somewhere in here.
Amazing
was the amazing?
Well,
There you go.
amazing blazing
We gotta write this down.
pound of cheese fries.
Amazing.
Amazing blazing pound of cheese fries.
Well, there you go.
It's
It's one of the new
$11.
items. They have, like I said, maybe 5 or 6 different items. So we picked this one, and stay tuned for tomorrow's video because you'll be able to see the next one. And kind of why we didn't finish this one because that was a lot of food.
Yeah.
He kept telling me, "Oh, they're only going to give you 5 fries." I'm like, "Not for that price. They got to give you a generous amount of food." And for an appetizer, that was a generous amount of food. Like, I'm borderline full. We still got to gag down some more stuff.
Yeah, food.
But for you, we're gonna do it. But,
well, and for me, I'll take more food.
there you go. He can always put more in. So, that being said, we hope you enjoyed the video. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and if you like or you don't like the new restaurants, you can leave a comment down below. Again, we could order 90% of TGI Fridays menu because you can count on one hand how many times, especially there. And I was kind of sad because one of the main things we ever went to TGI's, and it wasn't even you, it was your mother and I, is we go get appetizers, and I like the jalapeno poppers that they had, and they don't even have them on the menu anymore. So at least by us, they don't. So I was sad about that because I was all excited to get them, and but there was plenty of jalapenos on this, which is nice. Definitely. So that was good. But
well, that's it.
That's it. So there's our review, and
stay tuned for more.
That's it. We'll see you next time.
Bye bye.